Right, hello there. Welcome to this drum lesson for No One Knows by Queens of the Stone Age, because nobody does know, do they? Really, truly. Anyway, let's get into this. So, straight away, the main verse pattern. There's a few bits going on in the verse, but it's a quarter note, a big quarter note feel. Let's do the drum fill right at the front because it's really nice. It's basically toms and then open hat like this. Okay, very easy. You can do it with the bass drum underneath. Okay, and then we're into this beat. The main verse beat, which I say is just quarter notes. Kick on 1 and 3, snares on 2 and 4. There's as I say, there's some little bits happening in these verses. So there's some little licks that we'll hone in on. That one I just played, where we do basically add a snare drum on beat 3 and then a kick on 4. So it's like this. Okay, and that usually happens after just some straight quarter notes. So like. Okay, so there's that little lick. There's this feel there's this little sort of rack tom snare drum lick that happens a lot in the verses, and that starts on beat 3, and it's like a triplet and then 2 eighth notes. So that's like. I play like that, right, left, because then you can hit the crash for the next one. So if I give you sort of a bar lead up, it's like this. Okay, that happens quite a lot in the verse. There's another one where he just opens on beat 4. There's like quite a long section in the verses, like an 8-bar round, when there's no like extra licks apart from just this open on 4, where it's like. There's that drum fill. The other little bit in the verses is where we go to open hats, and then we do this extra snare on beat 4. So again, after this drum fill, it'll go to open hats. So I'll do the drum fill. And then again, that little lick there at the end, where we're hitting the snare on beat 3 and we're open. It's kind of a weird one, that, because we're open and then we're doing another open that's almost more open than that one. So yeah, those little licks are peppered in the verses. So listen out for those. But yeah, just have a look at my chart in the description below, and it shows you all those sections. So let's get into this chorus. So there's a lot of triplet stuff happening here. There's a real triplet backbone to it. So we get into the chorus. and so this first drum fill going into the chorus, which I'll just play for you and then we'll break it down. So that's you've got this triplet thing, like I said. So yeah, we're doing the triplet between the rack tom and the snare drum, basically. And that's like and then we're into this crash section, which is just dun da ga dun da ga dun da ga dun da ga. Okay, and then the next fill is where we're just doing 2 lots of triplets, or 16th note triplets, so hitting every 6. Getting a bit slower. And you can use different cymbals. And then the third fill, the one that everybody's talking about. That fill, that drum fill. So, it is either, I like to think of it as either a Herta / single stroke 4, but it's in triplet time. Now, there's a lot of people that try and break this down very well. The easiest way for me, and maybe for you, is if you think of it as a Swiss Army triplet, which is right, right, left. And then what you do is in between the 2 rights, because a Swiss Army triplet is a triplet, but just played with a sticking right, right, left, basically. And what you do is if you put an extra left in between the first 2 rights, you get the feel of this drum fill, but it's rooted in a triplet. I think it's the easiest way to play it. So it's like a, okay, so it's basically a Herta. But I like to think of it as a Swiss Army triplet with an extra note in there. Up to you how you want to think of it, but that's what it is, boy. Okay, so and then the last fill is again back to just a straight triplet, and we're just hitting every jigada 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 jig jigada jig. So you're hitting every triplet with a crash. Okay, and then the next chorus is the same. It's a slightly different fill going into the next section, and then we've got this basically big drum solo section. It's all triplets. It's all triplets. Okay, so it's all just variations on triplets. I'm not going to go into every single bit of it because we'll be here for years, but it's all triplets. So the first bit. So we've got this. All between floor and snare, basically. And then right at the end you got the Herta, single stroke 4, right at the end. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole song. I would say with the chorus pattern, which is the tricky bit, the getting your head around those fills. Just practice it slowly, do it slowly, and then build it up. But just try and keep that triplet feel, because that's what it is. It's a nice triplet feel in there. Okay, well, hopefully that helps with your playing of the song. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.